Hello, Pestilence here, and what do I have? Well, this is not a picking video today. This is show and tell. And what do I have to show? Normally, I've had some locks that were, 1870s and newer. These are slightly older. These are as early as the 9th century AD. And what we have here are locks that were found in Viking settlements. So they could be as early as the 9th, doubtful, but maybe 8th, but anywhere from the 9th to the, say, 11th century. And they have the shackle above here, and it extends down into here like a pointed spike. It fits down into the top here, and then on the side at the bottom, as you can see, there's an opening, and the key would be long, kind of like a popsicle stick kind of shape, only a lot thinner, and it would have a bend on the top, or a bend at the bottom, generally speaking, and it would fit into there and then lever up, and then they would push it up into the top here where they would unlock the lock. Now you can't really see into there on this one. So I did research on these locks before I purchased this one and the other one I'm going to show you. And they were very consistent with the locks from that period. So there is this one. This one is in a very stable condition. It is not continuing to rust. The dark color patina shows that it is not rusting. Although I noticed a little bit coming off on that one, but that one looks like it's pretty stable. This one, on the other hand, that I received today, definitely needs some treatment. And as you can see, it is looking kind of rough. And it is a lot larger, and as you can see, the shackle on the top, where it fits in here and where it fits in there, and it would extend down into here like a spike shape. And you can see that see the mechanism in there. Not really sure about that, because usually the mechanism to unlock it was located up here towards the top. So I'm not quite sure about that. So anyway, this is the other one which I received today. Now I have done research onto preserving archaeological metals such as iron, and it can vary from conservator and those that preserve such things. So they can treat it in different ways. What I read was that two people might treat it in two different ways. What I need to do, though, is I need to stop the rust, because it's you can see it. There's a nice little pile in there, and so I need to stop the rust and then keep it from coming back. Now, there is a product that the DIA, Detroit Institute of Arts, mentions in their paper on the subject, made by Rust-Oleum. But to spray that on, it would certainly stop the rust, and what it does is it soaks into the metal. However, it is also a black paint color, and that would definitely change the look of the lock. I was also concerned, I didn't want to put this into vinegar and then come back and find nothing but a lot of rust, liquid rust in there. However, it does look like there's enough metal on here that it's thick enough that it might not be, might survive if I put it into some vinegar. They do use solvents to stop the rust. So it's a matter of which type of solvent I would use, and then what I would use afterward to keep it from starting to rust again. And that is the question. So if I were to put this into vinegar, I was hoping that it might loosen the shackle so that the shackle would come out. However, I think that that would be wishful thinking more than anything else, but you never know. What would really be a kick would be being able to restore one of these and then pick it. I don't see that happening, but that's another kind of wishful thinking thing. So, we have this one, and then we have its smaller brother here. And this one was found in Northern Europe, according to the seller. And this one here came from, I think it was Western Latvia. So, I'm definitely going to do some more research on it. I may reach out to the Detroit Institute of Arts and see what they say. However, once again, it's going to be up to whether or not I want to preserve it as close to how it was, or whether or not I want to spray something on there like a Rust-Oleum rust stop. I think it's called Rust-Oleum rust stop. And that would definitely soak into the metal and stop it from rusting any further, but then it would also, as I said, it would cover it and it would be all black. So I'm not really convinced that that putting it in oil would be a long-term solution, because I do want to have it out where I can look at it or it can be seen. And so that handling, that's a different story. I'm not going to be handling it more than is necessary. But still, you know, I don't want to have to put it away in a box somewhere where it's controlled. The temperature and the humidity is controlled to the point where you know it's there, but you don't want to touch it. So, guys, what do you think? Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay legal.